Hello, nerds. Welcome to GeekBeast, part of the Geekish Network. This is your daily rundown of geek news by geeks like you. If you're new to our show, we cover the geek news beat and we share our opinions. I'm your host, Chuck, and with me I have Randy. Say what's up to people, Randy.
Yo, what's going on, Geek Beast? Chuck, what are we talking about tonight?
First story comes off hot. It's Arcane season 2 trailer reveals V and Jinx's adventures in the final episodes of League of Legends series. Did have a chance to look at the trailer?
I did.
What'd you think?
I think it looks amazing.
It does look amazing.
Now I was just actually talking about it with Rodney before we came on air. I think, from my personal opinion, I think for a series, a television series, it's
Uh-huh.
the most visually appealing animated series that I've ever seen. It's one of the best animated properties I've ever seen. And so ever since the conclusion of season one, I've been anticipating season two, and I'm just excited we're getting closer to that mark.
Yeah, I'm quite excited for season 2 as well. I'm only thing that upsets me is this is the end. Of
So
all the
has that been
champions,
confirmed?
what's up?
Has that been confirmed that this is the? I know it's been the
Yeah,
internal business and problems and things like that going on with
yeah,
the studio, but is it definitive that this is
yeah.
the last
This is
season?
the end. They even call this the final season, season 2, the final season.
Mm,
It seems like Riot has actually
look at that.
t turned down their entertainment company, their entertainment division, and that they're focusing on video games. They're just focusing more on video games. They have a series of video games, and they have a series of more of a couple of video games coming out as well that are unnamed and unannounced right now. But yeah, so they're like, hey, we know we have these great champions from League of Legends, but we're not going to use them other outside of the video games right now.
Uh, that is unfortunate.
It is
Truly,
unfortunate.
truly unfortunate.
Yeah. Because Fortage, the studio that did the animation, if you see it, it is beautiful. It is a work of art.
I
And
hate
this,
that,
yeah.
business gets in the way of the creativity.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And if you see this trailer, you're like, whoa, this is something that everybody should see. It looks like art.
Yeah, it
Like it
does.
looks like
It
fine art.
right.
And I'm really excited about the story because we know that a powder turned to Jinx, turns bad. She makes her debut as Jinx, and that's one of the champions. And they have some other champions in there like Vi and some other champions that make appearances in it, but we don't hear their stories at all because this is the final season.
I am not as familiar with the video games. So my kind of introduction to this world was via the animated series.
Hmm.
And I don't really know where the direction of it is going, which I like. So, I want to see how this story is going to unfold. But damn, I don't know. I feel like we're going into if this is going to be the last season with only two seasons under its belt, I feel like we're going into a lame duck season, and I don't like that. But I'm going to enjoy the ride for what it is.
I wonder if it's gonna be a lame duck season or not, because it could be a legit season.
I think it'll
Because
be legit, but
it could
how
be
I feel.
turned down like Avatar did. Like Avatar couldn't do that last season they wanted. They were told the season ahead they couldn't do that last season, so they poured everything into that
Yeah,
last season for the Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I think they're going to come through. I just lame duck from the perspective. I'm not going to get anything else, so I'm not going to be anticipating like, oh, what they're going to do or how
What
they
they're
going.
gonna do next? Yeah.
Or if it ends like on a cliffhanger, like damn, we ain't gonna find out what happened to whatchamacallit, because we didn't know about Avatar. We didn't know about that coming into the last season. I
Hmm.
don't. But yeah, so like if it leaves on like leeway or something, like oh season, nope, ain't gonna be no season three.
Yeah. The interesting thing Netflix is going to do with this, they took that last season and they're breaking it up into 3 acts. And they come 2 weeks after each other. I think they each drop like 2 to 3 episodes and they come every 2 weeks. I'm like, they're trying to extend it. Something that could happen is that this does very, very well. And maybe Riot says, you know what? We should do this again.
I only want them to do it if they're going to do it right.
We won't know that unless they try to do it again, Randy.
No, no, we can't know that. They can cut back on budgets. They cannot hire the right people. They cannot. There's lots of things you can do for money grabs and say,
That's true.
"Oh, it was
That's true.
it
That's
was
true.
popular, so we're going to bring it back." But you don't put the support behind it that you have for the original one. We see that all the time.
Yeah, that's true. They could
So
do that. You're right.
yeah, if they're not
They
gonna
could do it
do it
that way.
right, then don't do it all.
Don't do
Don't
it
just.
at all. Rumor is they have the stories done for all the champions.
I would imagine they should.
They probably have it in the bibliography that they had but of all their characters.
Yeah, that's what.
Um,
Now, is this something that, sorry, they're just
mhm.
going to be completing the arc of Jinx and V,
Yeah,
and then then they talk about a different champion,
they were gonna talk about a different champion.
right?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like they're saying like this is the final season of Arcane, but really what they're going to do is kind of like 2 to 3 seasons on a different character or different
they
arc,
could do that. Yes,
right?
but
Kind of
they
like
would
anthology ish,
anthology-ish. Yes,
right?
yes, that was the initial plan, but apparently, the person they had running the entertainment division, he got let go of, and they
Hmm.
laid off everybody from that division.
Because I watched, and this is because
Mm-hmm.
Riot has been not rumored, they are making an MMO based on League
Mm-hmm.
of Legends.
Mm-hmm.
That, and I remember hearing about it, and I watched this like lore video, and I, again, like you, Randy, I don't play League of Legends, so I don't know the lore of all the characters. I
Mm-hmm.
just know there's like a bajillion characters you can play. But I watched this lore video, I was like, holy shit, there's so much lore in that world, and
Yeah.
there's like different areas where they didn't even talk about it. They kind of small hints about it in Arcane season 1, but like there's all these other worlds and other lands and other characters and like
Mm-hmm.
different things that like they don't even touch. So it's like it I don't know. It seems like they would be silly not to explore that, you know?
But I guess to Chuck's point, like it's not necessarily the creative; it's the business stuff. That's
Yeah. Yeah, they have the lore. They have all the stories. They just they supposed to have made it for animated series, but the issue is they didn't see any money being made in that division. They were like, we're not making any money. Let's come internal and focus on the things that we're good at, and we're good at making video games.
while I
We have,
hate that, I do get it because
yeah,
quality. It was probably very expensive to make season
yeah,
one.
Fortiche, yeah,
And you probably didn't get the return on that investment
mm-mm.
because it cost so much. It was popular, no doubt, but what it cost to maybe what you got, maybe those
Yeah,
margins weren't there. So they might have just shifted focus to kind of what Chuck was saying, focusing on what they can optimize their profitability. And so
yeah,
and the business gets in the way of the creative.
and that's unfortunate.
That's
That's so
unfortunate.
It's so unfortunate. And Fortiche, I'm glad they didn't buy Fortiche because they would have disbanded that studio. That studio would have been ain't alive. So that studio stands as an independent entity. Netflix didn't purchase them. I hope nobody purchased Fortiche, and Fortiche just constantly gets money. Them and Science Saru and UFO Table and Mappa should need to stay independent forever. You know,
See.
there's there's studios that do it right. Uh, the next story. I'm talking about your boy Elon again. So Elon's company SpaceX, the chopstick launch tower arms have caught in the super heavy booster. So they caught a rocket. Have you seen that? Have you seen that
I
video?
have. I've seen it a bunch
It
of times.
looks amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. I wonder how long they're gonna let him keep that company. The U.S. government on and the Saudis own most of it. I wonder how long they're gonna let him keep it. It caught the rocket booster.
Backed by the U.S. government. He'll be all right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. As long as he doesn't go crazy on the off the deep end, you
He's,
know. He's
he's
he's placed his horse on which
Three,
politician he's supporting,
two,
and I'm pretty sure
one.
it's all for economic gain.
if the Saudis do come, he like, I need protection.
Yeah, he does. He does. He does. So that launch looked amazing.
But
They
it did
shot
look
it up.
cool. And I'm not an Elon fan, right? But this did look cool.
Yeah, he puts the right people together and tell them to do it. Here, don't worry, I get the money for us. He's that guy. Like, don't worry about it. Push it to the limits. I'll get the money. Don't worry.
Yeah, I watched it too, and man, I feel the same way. Like SpaceX does some really cool shit,
Yeah.
man.
They do. They do.
And it's just so unfortunate that he's gone the way he's gone. But
Yeah.
But I mean,
SpaceX does some really cool shit, man. Look at this.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
like,
think the guy he's gone the way he's gone because, ex-President Trump, candidate Trump said, I will give you whatever you want if you support me.
Well, I feel like and I don't, no, I don't even want to say it because I don't want to get too political.
yeah,
Hmm.
Uh, but Elon's superpower is, he has the money and he identifies the right people to do the job. Because like I
Yeah.
didn't know, I always had thought he started Tesla. He didn't start Tesla.
No,
same. I thought that
he
too.
no, he bought
Yeah,
into it
I
he
bought
and pushed
bought
into
out the
it.
into
original
Yeah.
it. Oh
founders.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
pushed out the original
Tesla
founders.
too.
yeah,
I mean, not SpaceX
Espe-
also.
But
yeah.
PayPal too. He did the same thing for
SpaceX also.
PayPal.
He bought
Right,
into
Yeah, he
yeah,
bought
SpaceX.
into
Yeah.
it and
right.
pushed out the ownership.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't know that. So I always so for so long I was just like, oh, he's a brilliant guy. He's
Yeah. And
misunderstood.
it's
Like, nah, he's a
he's
No,
crook. He's a crook.
look,
He's a rich. He's rich. Let me
yeah, he's
stop.
rich.
Let me stop. I don't want to.
yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, like I said, SpaceX is doing some really cool stuff, man. There's
it is.
some really, really cool
He
stuff.
he said he'd rather be Edison than the inventor.
Yeah,
He said he's like I'd rather be Mr. Bell than the guy that created the telephone, the telegraph.
I mean, yeah, he's not the creator.
Hmm. Did the same thing with PayPal. He
Yeah,
got into PayPal, kind of the had the most shares, pushed everybody off the board. He's
that's why.
sharp.
Yeah. Right. I mean, that's his superpower. That's his strength.
Hmm. I go into a company, take it over, and I push everybody out that has any power,
And again, I don't want to go too far
and I
down the road.
find the right people to keep.
He's not the only
No,
billionaire that we look at that's what they've done, who we attributed success to them for revolutionizing a business. And I'll leave it at that.
that's true. That's true. Speaking of revolutionizing business, James Gunn shares the impossible, adorable inspiration for key Superman characters. Crypto was inspired by our dog Ozu, who was adopted shortly after I started writing Superman. Ozu, who came from a hoarding situation in the backyard with 60 other dogs and never knew human beings, was problematic to say the least. He immediately came in and destroyed our home, our shoes, our furniture. He even ate my laptop. It took a long time before he would even let us touch him. I remember thinking, gosh, how difficult would life be if Ozu had superpowers? And thus crypto came into the script and changed the shape of the story of Ozu was changing my life.
Yeah. Crypto's gonna be in the new Superman.
Superman, yep. He
Yeah.
put him in there because of Ozu.
Yeah. I think that's cool. This will be the first live action movie we ever had with crypto.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. James Gunn didn't care about any of that furniture being destroyed or his shoes being destroyed. He's like, whatever, I get another one.
Yeah. It's James
Yeah.
Gunn,
It's James Gunn. That's right.
CEO of DC Studios. I mean,
DC Studios. Yep. So we got crypto in the
that's what
movie
yeah.
now.
That's what they say. Yeah, he's
I
gonna.
really hope this Superman movie's good. I really do. It needs spectacular. I need to cry. I need to see spectacle. I need to see it all. I don't need to see Superman being a peeping Tom. That's what I don't need. Or him beating up on another human and that human yell Martha and he stopped beating him up.
God, we will not speak of that. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm putting that out the memory, like it
Yep.
never happened. In the Randolph verse, it doesn't even exist.
Yep.
So yeah, but no, it's good, and I think I shouldn't speculate about anything. I feel like this. I trust James Gunn and his writing ability and his
Uh-huh.
creativity,
Me too.
and so
Me
I
too.
think this will fall into line with that.
Yep. So let's go into the next story. Invincible season 3 is coming in Amazon in February
Yeah,
2025. Are you excited about it?
hell yeah, I love Invincible.
I did too. In the second season, I'm like, oh, this is okay.
I
I,
love the
th-
second season.
I, th- for me, it kind of fell off, and I was trying to figure it out. Like,
Yeah, I feel that way about the boys now. I feel like after what
Yeah,
it's taken a dive still, okay, but
yeah,
yeah, I love to see what Mark and them are doing, man. This is yeah, I can't wait till he comes back.
yeah. So unlike Invisible season two, which was split into two chunks that debut 4 months apart, the third season will not feature a mid-season break.
I
So
think
they're
that's a
going
good
out there.
decision. A very good decision.
That is a great decision. That mid-season break broke it. It
It
was like,
did.
why
I
would
think
y'all
that
do
was a
that?
problem. I do.
Yeah,
Because I
yeah,
remember I didn't even know that it had come back to like episode 3 into it. I was like, oh damn, Invincible came back. And it didn't seem like they promoted a lot that the second season was back. And I
mhm,
know it was probably pandemic and strike and how long it takes to animate things, but yeah, it was a bad decision to break it up into those long
yeah,
chunks.
yep. So it comes back February 6th, 2025. It'll play every Thursday
Mhm.
until March 13th.
Okay.
So yep, I guess it we'll be seeing it. We'll be seeing it March either
February.
13th. No, no, we'll be
It's
seeing
about the binge
on
worthy.
binge worthy.
Gee,
March 13th for the week after that.
I can't believe we're talking about 2025.
20, we're almost there, dog.
Oh,
We're
we're
two
almost
months
there.
away.
Yeah, we're in fourth quarter. I mean, I'm at work, and that's all we're talking about. Everything that we're doing right now is preparing for 2025. I'm like,
hmm
so
In the
yeah,
trailer, Mark Steven Yeun and GDA director Cecil Stedman, Walter Goggins muse about how with the Vitramite, three looming over Earth.
yeah,
Yeah.
the problem.
And I heard it gets real dark.
Well, old girl in there, I don't know how much they adapt from the comics,
Uh-huh.
but there's some scenes in season
Yeah.
3 that I don't know how they portray it in the series. It gets real, real dark.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's gonna get real dark. I think she's gonna take it from Invincible and say, I'm pregnant now. I think that's where it's going. I think that's exactly where it's going.
We shall see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh,
Back
what's
in
up, Mark? Mark's in the chat.
What's going on, Mark? So Mark's in the chat and the Funk's in the chat. Uh, DC releases new range of web comics formatted for mobile devices. So DC's making comics for the mobile device in a mobile device format. What are your thoughts on that? You gonna read any of them? I know
Yeah,
you're a super DC fan.
I think it's dope.
What
I
do you want to see?
What do I want to say? I want to say anything that's good, man.
Okay. So what?
Anything in the catalog that's good.
Mhm.
In a not in an adapted a comic book that they digitalize. I'd like to see a digitalized comic for, like a
Yeah.
digitalized version.
Well, the launch titles are Harley Quinn in Paradise from writer
Oh,
C.R.C. Payne, who did Batman Wayne Family Adventures, and artist Sabine Chiffon, and Kathleen Lee, Archer Comics, and she did Big Ethel Energy. So, Nothing But Nightwing from writer Patrick R. Young, who did Red Hood Outlaws, and artist Mo Marco, West Coast Avengers, Renaissance of Raven by Cena Grace,
mhm.
and those are the ones that are launching with.
Yeah, why not?
I kind of want to see it just to scroll through to see if it works well.
Yep.
I have DC Universe, so I can probably get it.
Oh, you do. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to borrow that real quick.
Yeah, no worries, no worries, no worries at all. So Harley Quinn will see Dr. Harley Quinn Quinzel decide the best way to lay low is to plaster her face across every television on America and find true love on TV's hottest reality dating show. That's hilarious.
Lord.
Oh
It's
my God. Oh my
pudding.
God.
So
I
we
could
we can anticipate pudding's gonna be showing up.
Yeah, yeah. I wish this was the Kaylee Kuko Harley Quinn and they animated it because that would be great to see.
It could be.
Um, Nothing But Nightwing concerns Dick Grayson as he lands his biggest deep cover operation yet as an international supermodel.
Because they always got the jokes about his butt, you know what
They
I'm saying?
do, they do, they do. And
Yeah,
Renaissance,
yeah,
they
it's
do.
right there on the
And
screen.
Teen Titans Go, they always on it. They are on it. And then there's Renaissance Arabian, in which
I
the
mean,
Wild team. What's up?
they keep showing the cake like that.
Right. Yeah,
You
they show
Yeah.
it right there. Yeah.
They do. They
Like,
love
I
his
don't need
butt.
all that in my life.
Look at it, they showed it right there.
Yeah, it's
Bam.
right there.
Bam. You know. They had Lady Legacies, because Raven had really nice legs in Teen Titans Go. I'm gonna get off that because it's one of my favorite shows. That show has me dying.
Hilarious.
It is.
Better
Well,
watch it because you know Zavloff will hear us and he'll take it off.
yeah,
Like
he'll
it's
take.
doing too well. Kill it.
Didn't he take it off?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
I think he took it off. I think it's gone. I think it's going to Netflix.
I thought it was still on Cartoon
I
Network.
don't know. I don't know. We have to go look at it after this. Oh my God. The Renaissance of Raven, who's a character in Teen Titans, in which the Earth's Twin Titan is pulled through an enchanted portal to the kingdom of Galanoa. Sent hundreds of years into the past, she must contend with a cabal of witches and difficult choices of helping those in need or returning home.
Okay, I can see that.
I
We've
love Raven.
had a Teen Titans theatrical, live action theatrical release.
We haven't. We have not had that. I'm shocked we haven't had that
Him too.
because that would be very good to watch.
I think it would be.
We've
And
had,
yeah,
we've had a
yeah.
show, and we had a
We
show
had,
called Titans. They
we
weren't
had
teens.
Titans, the show, and of course
Yeah,
we've had Teen Titans, technically Young Justice, but it's not the
yeah.
same. I know
It's
it's not
not
the
the
same.
same. No, that's everybody.
Right. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not the
there's a lot of Teen Titan movies, animated movies, a
right.
couple of Teen Titan series. They
Right.
kept the voice actors across, I think, with
Mhm.
two of the series or three of the series.
Multiple.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
the
But
same
we've
voice
never had a
actors.
theatrical live action version.
Yeah, we never had that.
So
It'd be worth to see.
I think it would be. I would enjoy seeing it.
I would be down to see that too. I think we're gonna end the story right there, Randy. Anything you want to share with the people before we go into crosstalk? We
Uh
have people in for crosstalk. I don't think anybody's in here for
it would
crosstalk.
only be Rakai, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but
no,
yeah, tonight on Benchworthy, we're gonna have Benchworthy after Geek Beast.
yeah. We won't have crosstalk then. And if y'all didn't know, for binge worthy tonight, oh, speaking, there he is. Soak him up. Go and
like
let him in, Rodney.
like Beetlejuice, like Beetlejuice, Rakai,
And then,
Rakai,
we're gonna guy. Yep.
Rakai.
Soak him up. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, just come on in. Says name 3 times and he appears. Candyman, baby.
I know it.
Mm.
Right? It's
Cool.
Hey
Okay.
Hello,
Rakai,
mates.
what's going
Hello,
on?
Governor.
Look, Rakai got
Hello,
a
Rock that
fresh
hello.
pink
haircut.
shirt
Look
with the
at him.
new braids done. Look
Son got
at him.
wearing
Look at
the Figaro chain and everything.
him.
I want to be like him when I grow up. I want to be like a
Look
drug dealer
at
in
him.
the
I
late
see you,
'90s.
son.
Look at you.
You're shining, son.
Shine, look at you.
You're Ray Charles can
Got
see
his
you,
beard
Johnny.
trimmed up. Who you trying to
Wow.
Look
impress?
at
Who
him.
you trying to impress?
Y'all
Got his
wildin'
eyebrows
today.
done and everything. Who you trying to
Oh,
Y'all
impress?
wildin' today.
Who you
Y'all
trying to
wildin' today.
impress?
Nobody. Nobody at all.
Oh man. We're just gonna announce the show we're doing today in Binge Worthy. What show are we doing
Okay.
today, Rakai?
We are covering Netflix version of Tomb Raider, The Legend of Lara Croft.
Yep. So it's another one, you guys. We're gonna cover that. I got a
hmm
question for you, Rakai.
Yes, sir.
Would you be excited to see a live action Teen Titans movie?
But then we get the Titans TV show.
You got Titans TV show, but they're not teens. They're not Teen Titans.
Um,
and then now that's not a movie.
I don't know, because what version of Teen Titans are we getting? Like there was the Teen Titans animated show that was pretty gritty. I mean, it was nowhere near Titans, but it was pretty gritty. Then you had super popular Teen Titans Go. I mean, what version
I would say
in
Teen
live
Titans.
action?
I say they'll give us
Say
Teen.
Teen.
They wouldn't give us Teen Titans Go in live action. I
Although a
would
live
love to
action
see that.
Teen Titans Go might be hilarious.
It would be
It would be
hilarious.
misunderstood, though, I think. I don't think people would get it.
They would treat it like She-Hulk.
Yeah.
They would treat it like She-Hulk.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I right now at this point, I'm out on most DC projects. I don't have any live faith. So until James Gunn can get in here and restore some faith,
Peacemaker,
yeah.
dog. Peacemaker didn't win you back.
Peacemaker was solid. I
Don't
admit
don't don't think of the two properties after Peacemaker. James.
Peacemaker was
Uh-huh.
solid. James Gunn property. So
Uh-huh.
we'll see. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, because you can only say what you want. I mean, you know, I had all the faith in the world in Dave Filoni, and he did not quite right the ship for Star Wars. I mean,
Uh-huh.
he's done what he can, but I mean, it ain't all the way healed. So I don't have complete faith in
Anything.
James Gunn either. No. Mm-mm.
So so we brought up so humor is kind of James Gunn's thing, like Galaxy, Guardians of the Galaxy, uh, whatchamacallit,
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker.
Hmm.
So, and I know he doesn't want to
Suicide
write every
Squad.
single. Yeah, I know he don't want to write every single thing that's coming out under DC, but his humor applied to a live action version of Teen Titans Go could be really interesting.
Okay, so let's ask this.
Mm-hmm.
Peacemaker. Did you like when it James Gunn's version, the second Suicide Squad movie?
Yeah, second
Yeah,
Suicide
second Super
Squad
Scout.
movie. And I thought
Did you
that was
like that?
great. I
Yeah, I
did
thought.
like it.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it.
You
It
didn't
was.
I
like
liked
it?
it. I don't. Is that the consensus amongst most people?
Yeah,
I thought
most people
so.
liked it.
I know it got good critical reviews. I thought it came out during the pandemic, so it wasn't released at the box office, so we couldn't gauge what the numbers were. But the critical reviews were good for it.
I mean, I thought it was solid, but I
Yeah.
mean, I've heard a lot of people did not think so. I
Mm.
don't know. I think it was more so Starro than anything, but
Yeah,
I don't know. Starro and Ratcatcher, they didn't really feel, but
yeah. Other
Yeah.
people I know if they enjoyed it, they thought it was a good James, especially when they went into the hideout of the good people to come and help them.
Yeah. And
yeah.
it's
And the competition between Peacemaker and
And
I don't even know what his name was. What
one shot,
Bloodshot, Kill Shot?
bloodshot. Yeah,
Mm,
bloodshot, bloodshot.
bloodshot. Yeah, one of them.
Yeah.
He's one of the shots. I didn't
yeah,
know
I
which
know.
one. I didn't know which
Idris
one.
Elba.
Yeah,
So
because I think Will Smith was Death Shot, right? There's two of
Death
them. Death
Stroke.
Shot,
No, he wasn't
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke.
He was Death.
No,
No, he wasn't
no.
Deathstroke because
I thought
Deathstroke is basically
Kill
Deadpool.
Shot,
was it kill? Okay. I thought it was
Kill
Deathstroke.
Shot, Death Shot. And no,
Yeah,
Deathstroke, somebody else altogether. He's
yeah,
bootleg Taskmaster, whatever.
yeah,
I don't
Yeah.
know.
But now I feel like if he were to write a Teen Titans Go, I think he could nail
I mean,
down
he's
the nuance
excellent.
of the
He's
comic.
excellent in ensemble pieces.
Yeah.
hmm
I don't know if he understood the characters and stuff like that. I mean, I didn't completely hate the Titans TV show. I think it got to a point where it completely jumped the shark, but I didn't hate it. It just, I think the only thing to redeem the quality of it that it was so damn gritty. I mean, you know, it was definitely something made for HBO Cinemax. So
yeah, yeah. I felt that. I felt like if he did a live action Teen Titans Go, it would probably kind of feel like the other series, Death Patrol,
Doom Patrol,
Doom Patrol,
Doom
Doom
Patrol.
Patrol.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
never watched Doom Patrol.
I like
I
it.
saw like the first season and a half of Doom Patrol, and I just
Yeah,
kind
you
of
just
fell
stop
off.
watching it. You just,
Yeah,
because the comedic timing wasn't right in that. Dead
it,
shot. Mark said dead shot. That's who
yeah,
Idris Elba
it was
was.
somebody shot.
Yeah. Also, Mark came in and said, I was watching Tomb Raider episode 1. Then I woke up at work.
Wow.
I don't know how you went. Hope you were at home at first, or were you watching it at work and you fell
Wow.
asleep on it at
Wow.
work?
Wow.
He just start
Wow. He just came out.
sleepwalking.
That's
Oh, just chose
hilarious.
violence tonight. Just wow.
Um, with that being said, we're gonna tune it down right now. It's a great discussion talking about Teen Titans Go actually making it to live action. We should throw that in the universe see if it happens. Teen Titans make it to live action. Our preference is Teen Titans Go. Rakai has no preference in DC properties until James Gunn shows him more. Um, with that being said, everybody, we'll see you all in like 10 minutes. I have to send Rodney my ratings, and then we'll come back. And be covering for binge worthy Teen Titans. I mean, I said Teen Titans Go. We'll be covering Tomb Raider, the Legend of Laura Croft, right?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
let me give my shout outs right. Shout out to Mark and Defunk for coming in for the chat. Thank you all for always attending. Please share us with your friends and family. We're trying to build the network here. We want to build the community here. So please do that. If you need any marketing needs or any promotional materials or just need overlays for your streams, hit up Digital Click. And I want to give a shout out to Rodney for being a great technical producer, technical director. He always comes in on time, and I'm usually late. Something always holds me up. Randy usually calls me and yells at me about it, but I
Because I've been
appreciate that
dealing
too,
with it
Randy,
since high school.
because you've been doing it since high school.
Like, yeah, you being late and
Oh,
last
well,
minute.
anyway, thank you all. We'll see y'all in like 10 minutes. Peace.
Peace.